All right, let's go.
What's up, everybody? It's your local hero here with my co-host.
B1, aka the author. Bring your problems to me.
Leave your problems over there. All right, so we got a special guest in the house. So we're doing an interview with Mark from Select Draw, and he pulls out this ashtray and he unfolds it. Well, first I thought it was like a burger box or something because he unfolded. I was like, damn, he gonna eat during the interview. But he's like, no, he's like, it's an ashtray. I was like, yo, that's dope. And he said, yeah. He said, my buddy makes that. I was like, word? He's like, yeah. Like, man, yo, you think you can hook us up? And he's like, yeah. So here we are with Lawrence from Eazy Ash.
How's it going, gentlemen? Glad to be here.
Oh, we glad to have you here.
Yeah.
So
Before we
my
get
first question
started,
is, what you gotta say? What you
oh,
gotta say?
what are you smoking on, sir?
I'm not smoking, man. I live I live in a high-rise building right by a major freeway, and there's a lot of traffic. And so I'm sitting in the house talking to y'all, and I don't smoke in the crib. So
That's
I'm
why I'm out
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So I'm chilling in the house right now. Yeah.
There ain't nothing
So,
wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
I see you brothers got backyards and garages. See, I ain't got all of that.
Yeah. I'll say, yeah, I'm in the garage right now.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
got a
I don't
I got a
have
piece of
all
the
of that.
patio.
Yeah.
so so I got the
I would say
El Rey del Mundo. So I'm smoking on right now. B, what you got?
I'm smoking on my Herrera Esteli,
Okay.
the one
All
by
right.
Drew
So
Estate.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
let's get into it, man. I know you want to ask the question, B, because when you saw that box and it opened up like a burger, your first question was, how good was the food?
Yeah, I swear that's what I wanted to ask. Like, it made me hungry.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hey, my first question would be, what even made you? How did you come up with the idea for a disposable ashtray?
Um, Last spring, I'm sitting on a friend's patio, and a good friend of mine, and we're smoking. And well, I'm smoking. She didn't have any an ashtray, and so I
Okay,
got a cup. I got a solo cup and put a little water in it, and did that thing. And I'm kind
right,
of new to smoking. I haven't been smoking a long, long time. I've been smoking for about 5 years. And
Mhm.
um, and so after that day, I said, I'm going to go online and I'm going to get me some disposable ashtrays I can just put in my bag. So when I run into this problem again, I can just pull something out of my bag, right?
right,
Yeah.
Um, I found it a problem when I was traveling. If I want to smoke a stick at the hotel, by the pool or something, there was no ashtrays, that kind of thing. So I decided I was just going to order some to keep in my bag. And what I had in my mind was basically what I ultimately created. But I went online. I went on cigarsinternational.com. They had like 38 ashtrays, nothing disposable.
Mhm.
Went on Famous. I think Famous had 36 ashtrays, nothing disposable. Then I went on, a variety of other cigar websites trying to find something disposable, and nobody had anything. So at that point, I started doing a little research. I'm an entrepreneur, so that side kind of kicked in, and so I started doing a little research, trying to find out if there was any, if there was a problem with the materials, trying to identify
right.
materials that were heat resistant, papers, foils that are heat resistant. There's several out there. As a matter of fact, that burger box y'all talking about is heat resistant, right?
Right.
Um, those papers that they wrap burgers up in is heat resistant. Um, so I started doing a little research and found out that you could the materials existed to do it. So once I found that out, I started researching patents, and I assumed somebody surely somebody on the patent. It's too simple of an idea for, it not to be out
Right.
there. Mm-hmm. So I hired a patent attorney, and we did a patent search, and there was no patent. And at the time, this was last March, April or so.
Okay.
And at the time, I had a Harley, had a Softail Slim, and I sold my Harley and started the process, filed a patent, formed a company. So that's basically how I started. I needed an ashtray.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not only are you're the very first of your kind. So there's really now. Is there any competition now? Did anybody like start doing this, or there's no competition?
No, I've created a brand new category in the cigar industry.
They run them numbers up. So now another thing I noticed, I looked at your designs, and you don't have any. They're not just plain boxes like here you go when you unfold it. They're actually very elaborate with the designs. Now, how you come up with your designs?
Well, the original design wasn't plain, but it was a basic design. That was going to be the only ashtray we put out. And what I wanted to do was, in business, you guys were just talking about, is there any competition out there? One, we're too young for competition, right? So we haven't we're not on a lot of big radars, but we're on a lot of radars. But that's why the patent was so important. That'll kind of keep that at bay. But one of the other barriers I wanted to put in place was creativity. I'm an artist. I'm a photographer, so I'm a creative. So I started thinking about ways I could make the product unique. I didn't want to create just a plain ashtray that you stick out there and everybody buys the plain ashtray. I want to do something a little more creative. So I started thinking about a product that I've admired for years, but never could bring myself to spend the money for it, and that's Jordans. And what makes Jordans so special is that they're constantly innovating. They're constantly, the designs change. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I wanted to create a product that offered multiple designs. I got the black one right here, the black one, that's just a basic, ashtray, but it still has an artistic design on it. We did one specifically for the women. A friend of mine who's a designer at Louis Vuitton created that design for me. We did a camouflage one. Everybody likes camo. Then we did what we call our original design, which just has our slogan on it, cigar smoking made easy. And then we did a Patriot, what we call the Patriot. And we did that for our Pilgrim friends, for our Anglo brothers and sisters, who love the flag. I don't sell the flag to too many black folks, but our Anglo brothers and sisters, they love that flag. So I wanted to create options. So depending on where you are, what you prefer, there's something for you. And then we also offer custom designs for
That's what I was going to ask you. I was going to ask you that because we definitely, we do giveaways ever so often, and with the people we talk to, we like to get together, and get a design for them so we could, not only, promote our product, but we're promoting your product because you created it. So that's what I was going to ask you.
I think I really like it because from that standpoint, like even with the different designs, like say I'm having a large party. Right. So like maybe even say I decide, hey, you know what? It's a nice day out. I'm going to get something together over the weekend and we just going to have a bunch of people. We're going to get out. We're going to go out and smoke.
Right.
That's something where I could be like, all right, you know what? I got these disposable ones. You can still set up chairs at a barbecue or something like that, tables, and you can put them out there. Right. And once y'all done, hey, just toss it. Like get rid of it.
You ain't got to clean it out every once in a while like these.
Tampa Cigar Week bought custom ones for Tampa Cigar Week. Texas Cigar Week bought them. We've sold ashtrays to Uncle Nearest. They have
Oh,
a
okay.
line, yeah, so we formally launched in March. So we're actually about 8 months old now.
Oh, okay.
We formally launched the company in March, and we probably sold. I just shipped off 8 custom ashtrays yesterday, actually, from Texas to New York to one in Canada, in Vancouver.
Okay.
So we're now officially international.
There we go.
But I'm actually right now currently getting ready to post a job. It's kind of a side hustle for a good salesperson, somebody that will go out and sell trays to festivals, big events that are smoker friendly, those types of things that need ashtrays. So they're not going out. So what happens is a lot of folks buy those big porcelain, the ones we use,
Yeah.
but they end up walking off. Or if you got hundreds of folks, that can get costly, really, really.
Oh yeah. Real quick. Yeah.
Yeah. So and they tend to walk off. So that's a huge market for us. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're looking for a brand ambassador.
No, we have
No, not ambassador. Not ambassador.
No, I guess you're just looking for a sales rep.
I'm looking for sales reps right now. I do everything. I'm the sales guy. I have a brand ambassador. Her name is Charlotte Jackson, better known in the industry as Smoking Charlie.
Okay.
You go on our on our Instagram, Facebook, those types of things. We have our own. We have a group called Eazy Does It, EAZYDUZIT. That's on Facebook. We have about 1,000 members on Eazy Does It. Charlotte kind of manages that, and then she's at all of our whenever we're at PCA or any trade shows or anything like that we do. Yeah, she's at that. So she's the brand ambassador. But for the festival event stuff, I'm getting ready to post a job posting literally for a sales rep. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
you need that because you need that one person who can focus specifically on that one task. Like you got one task.
Right.
Sale. Like that's it. That's all you got to do.
For events, all we're looking to do, a lot of big events, they want to do a custom tray, which is great. We love that because that's promotional product for you. Doesn't matter how many times you pass it out, you want folks to steal that because every time they pull it together, they looking at your brand, right?
Yep.
But there are also folks who can afford to do the custom that say, listen, we just need 100 of these things. We need 100 of these things. We'll just buy, some of them black ones. You know what I'm saying? How much is 100 black ones, right, for our event? So that's what I'm looking for, somebody that can just focus on that piece. Yeah.
And let me ask you a question because they're doing Cigar Boutique Expo in Tampa, not this year.
Yeah. This year.
I just talked to him. No, he pushed it back. So he was going to do it this year, but the people that he wanted, are they doing another show in Germany?
Yeah. I was invited to Germany. We were invited to Germany, but budget.
That's why he said that's why he pushed it back to next year, October 2023. He said he don't want to bump no heads because you got Germany and Puerto Rico coming up. So was you guys?
Yeah.
So you guys thinking about getting into that as well?
Well, we talked to Georgia. We talked to him about it. We weren't going to do it this year. The boutique. We did Tampa Cigar Week. Did very well in Tampa. But the boutique thing came up a little too fast, and we got a whole lot of other stuff on the table. We getting ready to go to Kansas City at the end of the year for Kansas City.
Oh,
it's their first.
You'll be up there by my brother.
Huh?
You'll be out here with me then.
Oh yeah, well, hook me up, man. Hook me up. Yeah. So we'll be there we're gonna go in on the 22nd, I believe. and then we'll probably head out on the 25th, coming back home. So we won't catch Sundays, the car show and all that, but we'll be there the 22nd and through the 24th. Yeah. So
Okay.
we're doing that. Then we got one coming up here. Another brother you guys ought to talk to. Do you guys know Rockstar?
Yeah. Well,
Y'all
yeah, I
Rockstar?
saw a few of his things. Yeah, I know about him.
Yeah, Rockstar is having in Dallas
Him that company thing, ain't he?
what he's calling Rocktober. And
Oh,
Rocktober
word?
is off the chain, bro. It's gonna be like a cigar week, but it's called Rocktober. Yeah. So that,
Rocktober.
Huh.
yeah, Rocktober is October 26th through the 30th. I'm looking at my whiteboard is right over me. So when I'm looking up, I'm looking at all my notes. Yeah, I got all my information's on a whiteboard. Yeah,
I gotta
so
give me one.
yeah, so that's gonna be a that should be a cool event. So we got Kansas City Cigar Week coming up. There's a big fundraising event in San Antonio that's put on by Fink Cigars, and it's about 2,000 guests at this thing. It's in the convention center down there. We're providing all the ashtrays for that.
Okay.
Wow.
That's this month. And then, yeah, Rocktober, and I'm still undetermined on Puerto Rico. Germany wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah, Germany's not in the budget, right? I'm not trying to spend that money right now,
Oh, I
but
guess you.
we may go to Puerto Rico.
Okay. So
Yeah.
let me ask you a question now. How did you get started in cigars?
Man, I had a few buddies from church
Mm-hmm.
who on Sunday evenings, would get together at a cigar lounge and drink and smoke, get a drink and smoke and watch the game and that kind of thing. And they would invite me. I don't drink. So, but they'd invite me down and I'd drink me a cranberry juice, and hang out and talk shit. You know what we do.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
after about 2 or 3 months of that, I said, man, let me turn me on to something light. Let me try this. I'd had an experience with a cigar about 20 years ago in New Orleans. I was shooting Mardi Gras, and me and some buddies. I'm a newspaper photographer,
Okay.
and me and some buddies, they decided they were gonna get some cigars, and I got a cigar, and I don't know what the hell it was. It was like a 60 gauge double something or something. I don't know what the shit was.
Probably double a girl. And you're talking my
Yeah,
language, actually.
yeah. So, and I was smoking it wrong. I'm ex-military. When I was in the military 100 years ago, I smoked Newport Kings, So I had a few
Mhm.
years experience with cigarettes. I didn't know. And I smoked that thing like it was a cigarette, man.
Oh,
I took about 3 drags off of it. I think it was like a double a hero. I mean, this thing, I had to
mm.
go home. I had to go to the hotel, bro. And I said,
Yeah.
I'll never do that again. I was done.
I
And
imagine
Yeah. I
so.
know.
yeah, and but anyway, I decided I was going to try again, and they put me on a Drew Estate Big Juicy, a, a sweet stick. And I puffed it, and I said, well, this is all right. This is cool, And then, a few weeks passed, and man, we're going to meet at such and such lounge. Come on through. So I rolled through, and I tried a Tabac, I think Dolce or something like that.
Mhm.
And it really wasn't the cigars that I liked. I enjoy smoking cigars, but that really wasn't the attraction for me. I love the culture. I love
Yeah.
the people. I love the environment. You know what I'm saying? It was just
Right.
different. It was cool. White, black, green, blue, pink with purple polka dot, male, female. It was just this cool environment. I was, and I'm an older brother, so that kind of got my attention. It was a vibe that I could get into, and that's
Okay. It's more relaxed.
yeah. And even to this day, the cigars are cool, but what I really like is the culture. Yeah, I like the culture. So that's kind of how I started smoking. Yeah.
So
Not bad, not bad.
I know you've been around. So let me put you on the spot and ask you, what is your favorite lounge?
I'm in Texas, man. So I'm in Dallas, Fort Worth.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite lounge. This is funny because I'm not gonna even talk about Texas. But my favorite lounge that I've ever been in, which I understand it's not the name anymore, is Davidoff in Tampa.
Yeah, I forgot what they changed it to.
Yeah, I can't remember the name, but
We were just talking about it too.
Yeah, that's probably all. I mean, out of all the lounges I've been to, that's probably my favorite. Is Davidoff.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a few here in Texas, and it would be in Fort Worth, Texas. It would be the Underground.
Okay.
Yeah, the Underground. Yeah, the Underground is by far the coolest lounge in Texas.
Okay.
I know where I need to go.
Yeah.
He said in Texas, the whole state of Texas.
The state of Texas. The Underground. The Underground is I call it HQ1. That's my headquarters. Yeah, that's where we launched the company. We had our launch party at the Underground. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a really cool lounge.
I'm gonna have to check that out when I come out there.
Yeah, Underground.
I was actually planning a trip out that way later on this year.
Yeah. In Fort Worth.
The Bears actually play Dallas this year out in Arlington.
Yeah, you're gonna watch the Bears lose to Dallas, but go Bears.
Nah, that ain't gonna happen.
So if you go to watch the Bears, if you're in Arlington, you're about 20 minutes from the Underground. Yeah, let me know when you get to town. I'll meet you. I'll buy you first.
There you go, man. There you go. See, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, so
I keep saying I'm gonna come out to Texas anyway because he got me on this kick about barbecue. And, I want to come out there I want to go to Salt Lick, and I seen there was one in Dallas. And
Texas, man.
Dallas is only like 7 hours from me because I'm actually in Lawrence, Kansas.
Okay, you're in Lawrence, Kansas. So are you gonna be in Kansas City for Cigar Week?
My plan is to go out to KC for Cigar Week.
All right. Cool.
And get some film. That's his plan. That's his homework assignment. Get some film.
I'm hoping it's nice. It's the inaugural one, so it's up in the air. What they're gonna do, but I'm hoping it's nice. I think they can draw people from several places that aren't too far away. The St. Louis area. Kansas, Oklahoma's not far away. I think they can draw folks. So
oh yeah.
I'm hoping it'll be a really nice event. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping so.
It should be. It should be a good turnout.
Where you at, bro?
Me, I'm in Waldorf. I'm outside of DC.
I'll say he's out in Maryland.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah.
All right. So let me ask you a question. So you sitting here, you produced this ashtray.
Yeah.
Was it hard getting people to get on board? Because to me, when I saw it, I was like, oh, sold. But was it hard to get people on board, or because of the purpose and the design, it was quite easy?
As far as people purchasing the product?
Yeah.
It hasn't been. It's Steve Jobs has a saying. I can't remember verbatim exactly what the saying is, but he was talking about the iPhone, and he said something to the effect of, people don't know what they need until you give it to them. We didn't know we needed a damn iPhone until we had it. And we were like, oh shit, I can do everything I want to do on this device, right?
I'm still Android. Well,
I mean, it ain't nothing but a knockoff iPhone, bro.
It's okay. It's okay.
No,
It's okay.
no. See, and
I
see,
got to talk to my
that's
phone now. It's
a whole
okay.
other
It's
topic.
okay.
That's another topic. But I still say the iPhone is a knockoff Android.
No. It's just hijacked that iPhone technology. That's all. We ain't gonna get into that. We talking about cigars and ashtrays. We ain't gonna go there.
Yo,
But see, in
you see
order
how
for them
easy
to
it is? You see how easy it's go
in,
left?
in order for Android to hijack iPhone's technology, iPhone would have to create their phones. Apple don't create them.
Ooh.
Apple
Their
created,
phones are
Apple
their
created,
phones.
Apple created the technology, but once again, we ain't gonna get
No,
Yeah,
into all of that. I'm gonna let
no,
y'all have
we
this.
get back to the cigars. We get back to the cigars.
Let's talk about the same. The same. So he basically
Okay, yeah.
said people don't know what they need until you give it to them, right?
That's
And
especially in your case. That's true.
right. So when people see it, it doesn't make sense a lot of times when it's flat, but they can
Mhm.
see, the information. Disposable cigar ashtray. How's this? This is flat, right? Then when you do it, they're like, "Oh my God, shit! Why didn't I think of this?" Right? So
that was kind of my thought when I first when Select Draw had it.
yeah,
And I was thinking about it. I was like, I never would have thought in a million years about a damn disposable ashtray.
yeah.
Never
So
would have thought of that.
when people see it, it's automatic. It just makes sense. So to answer your question, it hasn't been hard to sell it. Right now, where we're marketing. We're trying to capture mind share. We want when you're a cigar smoking, you think of ashtray. We want you to think Eazy Ash. You know what I'm saying? I'm not coming to Kansas City Cigar Week to make money. I'm coming to Kansas City to get B1's mind. Right? That's why I'm
You
going.
got it already.
Kansas City is a lost leader for me. I'm not going there to try to make money. I'm going there to capture folks' minds. So when I leave, they got Eazy Ash in their heads, right? So,
Yeah.
so that's where we are now. We're doing sales. I shipped off about 30 units this morning. So we're doing sales. Our promotional side, our private label stuff is we got a lot of traction in the custom stuff. The custom stuff is rolling. The direct consumer stuff is growing day by day. You know what I'm saying? So since we've launched, I'm doing about 4,300 units a month.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Yeah, so it's coming, but we're nowhere close to where we need to be. We're nowhere close to revenue or anything like that, but we're growing in that direction. And so
that's 4,200 a month. That's still not bad for only being 8 months old.
Yeah.
That's still a hell of a start.
Yeah, so that's where these type of podcasts, and I appreciate you guys inviting us on. They're very important to us because it helps us get the word out. It's exposure for us. The cigar weeks, we sponsor a lot of cigar events, and other places. Because in theory, the reality is I don't necessarily have to be there because the ashtray has all the information on it, right?
Yeah.
It has QR codes. You can shoot the QR code, take you straight to the website. All of our information is on the ashtray. So I don't have to be everywhere to market the product, which is good for us. I try to be in very strategic places, so I can talk to people, meet with folks, chop it up, but we can't be everywhere. Yeah.
Exactly.
So
like I said, until you go ahead.
Now I don't ask them. So like, all right, so you guys have the ashtrays.
Yes, sir.
And I know maybe not right now, but are you planning on launching anything else other than the ashtrays? Or are you just going to strictly stick to the ashtrays?
We're gonna stick with disposable ashtrays. I'm a one-trick pony, bro. I'm a one-trick pony. We're gonna right now. We have the two finger. We have the two finger. We have a four finger in the works, so it'll be bigger, and
Okay.
you'll be able to sit four sticks in it. And then we're also working on the patent for another product that I can't tell you what it is, but it's an ashtray. It's an ashtray, but it's well, it doesn't really matter. It's an ashtray that'll fit in the cup holder in your car.
I
So,
definitely need one of those
yeah. So a lot of
because
folks,
for some reason I got one, and it's sometimes the top don't want to stay on. You got to force it down.
yeah.
It moved like it's not they didn't fit it to the cup holder,
Yes.
so it moves around in the cup holder.
Yeah, this one that we're working on will work pretty much like a French fry box. You know what I'm
I like
saying?
that.
Flat, and then
I
you
like
just pop them open, and it'll move
Okay.
down. You set it in your cup holder. You can use it when you get out, dump it, throw it away, do whatever. Yeah. So
Okay.
So we got a few
See,
more products that are in the works. We filed patents on, but we haven't. We're gonna probably debut the four finger at TPE in Vegas in February. So at TPE we'll have the two finger but we'll introduce the four finger there. And the cup holder will probably be second, third quarter next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope. You got a lot of big things planned, man.
Yeah.
Like you said with that, you didn't know you needed it. I didn't know, like, you know how you go out with the homies and you're sitting there, like you said, you're sitting there and just dumping your ashes on the ground. You're like, damn, I'm gonna throw my cigar at. You gotta pitch it. Like when I saw that, I was like, yeah. As soon as I saw it, I was like, damn, I need one of those. You're right, I do need one of those.
I'm saying, and that's something I would use. That's something I would use even here at home.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, keep me cleaning out all these ashtrays.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, and that's the thing. Like, I don't even have an ashtray at home. Well, I mean, I have one in my car, but I don't want to have to keep pulling that ashtray out.
Right.
And like for me, a disposable ashtray, something like that, depending on how big it is, like, and how many cigars I smoke at once.
Yeah.
That might be something that I might use once or twice. And like I get done with it the first time and I might just sit it on the shelf in the garage.
Right.
Use it again the next time, but then when I'm done, I just toss it in the garbage.
Throw it in the trash. Yeah.
How terrible this young man is. He's terrible. He's terrible because we literally last month did a giveaway where we had a custom ashtray with our name on it that you could have gotten. That's how terrible he is.
Yeah. Yeah. It's convenience, bro. You know what I'm
It
saying?
is.
Some of my sales language, you know, I've had people ask me, you know, well, why do I need a disposable ashtray? I say, well, what do you use when you go to a picnic? Well, I use paper plates, paper cups. Like, okay, same principle, bro. I don't need an ashtray at home. You may not, but there are times it's just like a paper plate, just like a solo cup. It's the same thing. When I'm at the house, I'm using my dishes, man. I'm going in my cabinet, getting my dishes out. I'm eating on them, right? I'm taking out of glasses, right? But if I'm hanging out at my boy's house, or we at the park chopping it up, or hanging out in the streets or whatever, I'm not taking my damn dishes to the park. You know what I'm saying?
I think it do you.
We gonna stop at the Walmart. We gonna get one of them 50 packs of paper plates or whatever, and that's what our barbecue gonna go on, right? So,
yeah.
And we gonna get a pack of them solo cups, a big old pack of solo cups, and that's what we gonna drink out of. And then we just gonna throw it in the trash. It's the same principle.
Same principle, yeah. All right, so let me ask you a question. Hold on real quick. So if you could, this is what we ask all our guests this. If you could smoke with anybody in history, have a cigar with anybody in history, who would it be
Nelson
and why?
Mandela.
Okay.
You gotta tell y'all know why.
That's a quick one.
Nelson Mandela. Yeah. Nelson Mandela is by far one of the most influential people of my generation. I'm 57 years old, and I don't know anybody in my generation that was as influential as Nelson Mandela.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey,
That's a good
wrong.
answer.
Mandela, my friend.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
So, what is okay? So the next question.
Did I
Let's
answer
say
it fast?
in this, I'm trying to
Faster
think.
than I've ever heard anybody answer that one.
That is
I think he
fast.
was ready for that one. I think he was
Well,
ready for that.
I heard it coming. I heard it coming. So that I've talked about that on 1,000 occasions. Man, if you can sit down and chop it, I'm a newspaper photographer, so I photograph a lot of famous people. And people always ask me if you could photograph anybody in history, who would it be? Shit, Nelson Mandela. Yeah, he the dude. If I could have 5 minutes with Nelson Mandela, yeah. So that's an easy one.
That was
That changed your life.
that was a quick one. That was a quick one. So right now you sit in your house and you're doing this podcast.
Yes, sir.
If you were able to smoke, what cigar would you pull out in this instance?
Probably a Christoph Vengeance.
Never had that.
You know what? I really like Christoph's, and the only place near me that has it is about 40 minutes away.
Yeah.
And it pisses me off. There's nobody near me has them.
Yeah, Christoph, and we keep it on the down low, but we're doing a trial distribution deal with Christoph.
Oh, okay.
So Christoph. We're doing a test run to see how it works. They're taking on the Eazy Ash, and they're going to be. I think they have like 1,200 lounges that they service in the United States. Their reps will be introducing the ashtrays to all of their lounges, and we're going to see how that goes. So
that's cool.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
If you don't have Christoph, I'll tell you what. If they ain't got it at your shop, I'll send you a couple. I like the Maduro, the one with the tan band on. That's my favorite one.
Yeah, Christoph makes some good cigars. I smoke a lot of boutique stuff though.
I do too.
I don't smoke much mainstream stuff anymore. I used to, but I done got hooked on boutique stuff, man, and it's just better to me. I like Caldwell cigars. I like Blind Man's Bluff.
I like the Eastern Star. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I like the Eastern Star. I like the ATLs. They make some wonderful sticks, man.
I just tried the first one like a week ago, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, they make some wonderful sticks. Yeah, and I smoke a lot of Definition. Y'all hit the Definition? Yeah, so I smoke
he got one. He just did an event not too far from me. I was supposed to get him on the show, but I was tired as hell, so I just got a couple cigars, and I was like, thanks, man. But Definition also good.
Yeah, those brothers
are right. I like them.
They were one of my first customers. Yeah, they were one of my first customers to buy that.
Because they always down in Texas, in the Texas area.
They live in Texas. They live in Dallas.
Okay, so I know they did that. Okay.
Yeah, they all live in Dallas. Yeah.
Okay.
So, nice.
A lot of stuff here. Yeah. Those are friends of mine. Yeah.
Yeah, they pretty good. Yeah, since we started this show, a lot of cigar makers have reached out to us. And I found myself I go for I still have an Asylum or a Lunatic. Them are my two throwbacks when I ain't got shit to do with my life. But I prefer the boutiques now.
Yeah. Well, boutiques are the difference in going to a restaurant versus going to your mama house. You know what I'm saying? Boutique is like home cooking. You know what I'm saying?
So you might get the same food, but it ain't the same food.
Right. Yeah. It's fried chicken, baked potatoes, and green beans. But when mama cook it, it's something right? So
that's a good analogy.
It's that type of thing.
Now let let me ask you a question about, because you said you was a newspaper photographer. Now, how long did you do that for? How long have you been doing that for? I should say.
Oh man, since you were a little boy, 30 years, bro.
Okay. Now,
Long,
uh,
long time.
now, are you exclusive? Like, have you just done stories exclusively here, or have you been out in like war
No,
torn areas? Or
no, I don't do war. I don't do conflict photography, but
okay,
I've shot all over the world, man. I was in Haiti after the earthquakes in 2010. I've shot in
okay.
Madrid. I've shot in Brazil. I've shot in Paris. I did work all over the country. I documented the funeral weekend of Coretta Scott King. I
Okay.
documented the campaign of President Obama. Um, Gina, Louisiana, when that popped off down in Gina, Louisiana, the Gina 6 thing. So I
Mhm.
documented a lot of, I documented the funeral weekend of George Floyd's funeral. Yeah, so I shoot a lot of Black history too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that's
Oh,
man. Yeah, you definitely. Thank you for that.
yeah.
Uh, so let me ask you, out of all the photos, all the places you've been, what is the most memorable moment, or what sticks out in your mind? Like that was,
like something that would stick with you forever. Like you'll never forget that particular moment.
Hmm.
Like during your photography.
Oh, I think we stomped him. I think we got him. I think we
Yeah,
got him.
yeah, because for me, I mean, I got some in mind, but I'm gonna
Mhm,
preface it by saying, for me, as a photographer, and this is even for y'all, whenever you take a picture with your cell phone, uh, you're capturing history. You're
mhm,
capturing a moment in time that'll never come back. It's gone. Once you take that picture, it's gone. That image captured that moment, right?
mhm,
Right.
And um, so everything I shoot is very, very significant for me.
mhm.
Uh, so I don't look at like one thing or another. It's a moment in time that'll never
That'll
that'll
never
never.
come again.
Yeah, I'm documenting history. I'm a
Yeah,
visual
definitely
historian,
are.
right? But
Right.
if I had to pick a moment or an event, it would have to be Obama,
Mhm.
just because of what it was.
Yeah.
Photographing him at rallies. Uh, I have this really, really powerful picture of him in the Beast during the first inaugural parade. Him and his daughter are facing each other and they're waving out the window, and I captured this really powerful picture that actually is a limited edition picture that I sell for about $1,500. Um, that moment, not necessarily all the pictures, but just that moment in history that I was allowed to capture, probably, yeah, the most significant for me was Obama because he was the first. Yeah.
That's good. I like that.
That. Yeah, yeah, definitely, man. Definitely.
And I think
Um.
some people forget how powerful photography actually could be.
Yeah.
Because we take so many pictures every day, you know, you just kind of really don't think about it. At that moment, it's just another picture.
Well, if you think about it, um, the young lady, I can't remember her name, that videoed George Floyd being killed. She wasn't a photographer. She was
No,
just a
no.
kid on coming out the store with her cell phone. But she had the state of mind to she documented that thing like a journalist. As a matter of fact, she won an honorary Pulitzer Prize.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
She won an honorary Pulitzer Prize because she had the state of mind to stay on it. She followed that story. She covered that situation from beginning to end. She
Yeah.
documented it like a journalist.
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah, you're right. We never, when we taking pictures, we just popping off pictures. And I'm guilty myself of delete stuff off my phone and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, Lawrence, stop deleting shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit, my storage is almost full. Let me delete some shit.
Yeah, let me take this off. I don't need that one.
8 months later, I'm like, damn, where's that picture of me and B1 from Kansas City? It's like, shit, deleted. Like,
I throw everything in the cloud, baby. I back it up.
Yeah, so it's not just with journalists, it's with anybody that's taking pictures. You taking a picture with your big mama, or your cousin, or whatever, you don't know how long they're gonna be here. You don't know who they're gonna be when you're taking a picture with the little baby. That may be Barack Obama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so whenever you take pictures, you're capturing history. So every moment that I have to do that, I cherish.
No, because we got a bunch of buddies we got one guy in particular. He's a he does fashion photography. Now, what got you into photography?
It's really funny. When I was in high school, I was the sports writer on the newspaper, on the school newspaper. And I went home one day. It was almost the end of school, so it had to be March, April. I go home from school one day, and my mother says, Miss Waters, who was the English teacher who managed the newspaper, she said Miss Waters called, and she said that she needs you to be the photographer for the paper next year. And I said, I'm not trying to be a photographer. She says, well, Miss Waters wants you to be the photographer, so we're going to go to the camera store and buy you a camera. And TCU has a journalism class over the summer where you stay on the campus and you learn journalism. I'm like, what the hell? How you going to take my summer?
That is not what I had planned for this summer.
Yeah. So that's kind of where it started. Yeah, I had a teacher that she thought I had a great personality and was good with people, and she talked to my mom, and my mother, was like, okay, and one thing led to another. Next thing I know, I'm sitting in the damn dormitory at TCU for 6 weeks during the damn summer at 16 years old. It's like, shit. Yeah. But so that's kind of where it started.
So with your eye for detail, when your first let's say your first rough drafts, first for getting these ashtrays, did your eye for detail kind of have you like overthinking things?
No, I didn't even try, bro. I didn't try.
Yeah.
I have a friend who's a technical artist, and I just called him and say, man, I need to sit down with you, and I need your help designing something. And I just described to him what I had in my head. And he sketched up a rough draft of what it was. The original design was I wanted it to fit inside of a small, box, a small humidor box. So the original design was it would fold in on itself. So it would be real small, and then you just pop it open. But that required more than one element, if that makes sense. That required me to add something to the paper, right? And so that didn't work, but the design was still the same. So then I thought about it more, and I went and bought a bunch of different boxes and started playing with boxes. And I thought, what if we just made it where it just folded in? It came flat, you fold it in, and it kind of clicks into place all the way around. And
they kind of like pizza boxes and
same thing.
Like other fast food boxes. Yeah. So you actually put them together.
I didn't create some new technology. I just took existing technology and created a new product. You know,
Yeah.
I didn't create a technology or anything. I just created a new product with existing technology, kind of like Google did when they created the Android phone.
Oh my goodness. I knew we
We're
gonna
gonna,
somehow,
go back to that. Huh?
somehow,
We're gonna go back to that.
somehow I knew it was coming back. Somehow I knew it was coming back. Y'all see what we got to go through.
I'll give you that one.
Uh, yeah,
you got it. You got it.
yeah,
All right, but yo,
that's basically what we did. Yeah.
all right, so we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. But before we do, let the people know where to reach you at.
You can reach us. Our website is eazyash.com. Easy with a Z. EAZYASH.com. On Facebook, we're Eazy Ash. On Instagram, we're Eazy Ash 123. And we're also on Eazy Ash on TikTok. So you can reach us on any of those platforms. Instagram, Eazy Ash 123. Just remember, Easy is always with a Z. And Facebook is Eazy Ash. We also have a Facebook group that we love everybody to join, which is Easy Does It. EAZYDUZIT. Easy Does It. That's our Facebook group. We'd love to have you. We talk about sticks. We don't do all that foolishness on there. Ain't nobody posting crazy pictures, all that. We talk about sticks. We share information, and we celebrate each other. So yeah, those are the ways you can reach us, and we love to have you guys in the group. As a matter of fact, if you want to order the ashtrays on our website, if you put in code Eazy Ash 123, it'll give you a discount, a 10% discount. So if you go online, buy the ashtrays online, at the exit when you get ready to check out, it asks you for the discount code. Eazy Ash 123 will get you a 10% discount.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
I'll definitely be working.
Thanks for being on the show, sir.
We appreciate you guys, man. It's been fun, and I'm gonna be in prayer for y'all with them raggedy phones. B1, get at me, man, and let's try to hook up in Kansas City, man.
All right, for sure.
I'm about to see if I can find me some scripture right now that'll help y'all, that I can send you, brothers. All right, man. Y'all be blessed.
All right, no
man.
worries.
All right, man.
As always, man, it's your local hero reminding you to blow your smoke like a goddamn gentleman. And we out, man.
Peace.
You gonna leave our phones alone, man.
You know what? When you drop your phone and break it, don't worry. You can use mine to call in your insurance.